Hey everybody, this is the Patzer, and this is the chess.com daily puzzle for May 13th, 2019. This one's a little nutty, not because it's all that hard to solve. I didn't really have any trouble solving it. So let's just show what the solution is. Um, Now this is how the Stockfish engine played itself in this game, and it did the puzzle exactly the way chess.com stipulated it should be done. And that is the rook comes up there to check the king. The king takes the rook. The white knight then forks the king and the black rook. King moves over, and the knight takes the rook. Now, and that's the solution to the puzzle. I solved the puzzle without too much trouble. But then I thought, well, what's going to happen in this situation? I mean, granted, white got an extra pawn out of the transaction, so now black has 3 pawns and white has 4. So I thought, well, that could be good for white, but as I've said before, I really hate endgames involving knights. I have a very hard time defending against knights. I have a hard time using knights to my advantage, especially for cleaning up pawns to keep them from being promoted. So I went ahead. Well, actually, I tried playing against the Stockfish engine in this position, and I had no luck. So I went ahead and let the Stockfish engine play itself. And here's what I discovered. Now, granted, this is 10 minutes for each side. Maybe with longer, more time for each side, there'd be a different result. But I don't know. In any case, this was a very long and brutal and not very satisfying game. At least for me, watching Stockfish play itself. As you'll see, this goes on for quite a while, and you'd think that having those 3 pawns, you'd be able to promote one of them. But and here we're coming up on move 50, and we just blew past move 50. Now, here with the knights out of the way, you'd think, well, maybe there's some hope for white, but not really. And eventually, we're going to get a threefold repetition. And as you can see, Stockfish on both sides is running out of time to figure out. And there we are. There we are at move 78. Threefold repetition at move 78. So, not a good puzzle as far as what makes it like a clever kind of jujitsu move for white there. It may be a clever jujitsu move, but it ain't going to lead to a win. That's for sure. Anyway, that's my take on today's puzzle. This is the Patzer telling you to get up from behind the 8 ball, and I'll talk to you soon.